YouTube, welcome back to another episode of The Heart of a Family. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Got an update, y'all.
On what?
We have an update.
Let me put my glasses on for this.
We have a big
This
update
is a
of a college cheerleader accused of hiding dead baby's body in a trash bag in a closet. We have the autopsy and video of her in court per WBIR TV. Laken Snelling is now out on bond. She's living with her mom and dad on house arrest. What this autopsy tells us about what happened inside of her home and what it could mean for the charges that this former beauty queen is now facing. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. This story is so difficult to comprehend, and it's also so important to remember that there's so much that we still don't know about what happened and about the 21-year-old girl who is at the center of this case. This is video of that 21-year-old college student. Her name is Laken Snelling. This is video of her in court earlier this week per WBIR TV. She appeared in a red dress. She pleaded not guilty to charges of abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. Snelling posted a $100,000 bond, and she's now on house arrest, living with her mom and her dad. She does not have to wear an ankle monitor. Now, before I get to what this autopsy found, let me break down how all of this started, because we have to go back to last week, August 27th, in Lexington, Kentucky, and that's when police were called to the house of Laken Snelling for a report of an unresponsive infant. The child was pronounced dead on scene, according to police. WLEX TV says that police say the baby was found dead inside a closet. Then there's an arrest citation that says the infant was wrapped in a towel inside of a black trash bag. The citation goes on to say that Snelling reportedly was read her rights, and she allegedly admitted that she gave birth to that baby, and we have since learned it was a baby boy. She then says that she concealed the birth by cleaning evidence and putting all cleaning items inside of that black trash bag, along with the body of her newborn son, who was wrapped in a towel, according to police. Now, it's still unclear how old that baby was or just how far along Snelling was in her pregnancy when she gave birth. What we do know about Snelling is that she's a student at the University of Kentucky in Lexington. In fact, she was a member of the school's STUNT,
Man, come on.
someone who had aspirations to one day be a mom. This is the last post that she had on TikTok. It's
We
from
don't need
June.
no more
Polls,
recap.
and
We
it
want
shows
to know what
it's
happened.
also unclear officially at this point how police found out that the baby was born inside of is that we work on here at Law and Crime, because it's reports. Just go to truthfinder.com/OTC. Joining us now is Dr. Nada Rutherford, coroner for Richland County, South Carolina, to help us break down how these autopsies typically work, what we can read into from the information that we have in this very sad case out of Kentucky. Doctor, the preliminary results come back as inconclusive on this newborn that Laken Snelling.
Inconclusive.
Yep, that means it was probably no visible harm, like bruises or broken ribs or something like that. It's something that they probably are going to have to send off for further testing, but that's what I think that's what it means. There's no visible harm that the eyes can see.
So I'm confused though. What was the I don't, what was the point of the autopsy then?
But probably just to do the initial, that's probably like an initial autopsy, just looking them over to see maybe if it's any broken bones or anything, like maybe the skull, like if it's, like a parent may shake the baby, they can probably determine from an autopsy if there's brain damage or if the brain had been shook. But anything like outside of that, like if they looked him over thoroughly and they can't see nothing, and it may need to be further testing from like tissue on the inside and all of that of them, they have to send it off. The medical examiner can only do so much, the initial autopsy.
Allegedly gave
Because
birth.
that's just like if somebody got shot and they do an autopsy. Yeah, they're gonna do an autopsy. They can see visibly he was shot, but then they'll probably look to see like entry wound, exit wound, if it's fragments on the inside and all of that. So
Yeah, but that's different though. We just want to
I
know, was the
know, but
baby
what I'm saying
stillborn?
is I don't think the medical examiner can go that deep. They probably have to test a whole bunch of stuff with an infant to determine what happened. You
Mm-mm-mm.
what is that noise?
Will tell you.
It tells us that they cannot answer the question of whether or not this infant took a breath or not, because that's what everyone is going to want to know. Was this a stillbirth, or did this child actually take a breath, and was that breath taken from them, which would totally
Yeah.
change the cause of death. So we understand that she may not have reported that she was pregnant, that she concealed her pregnancy. We understand there are a number of reasons of why she may have done that at this young age. But it's going to really matter whether this was a natural death, meaning that stillbirth or something happened during the birthing of this child, or whether or not Laken Snelling took life from this child.
When you go into a preliminary autopsy and you're trying to figure out whether there was, that breath, and I mean, what do you see in an autopsy that would tell you whether or not that baby was ever breathing outside of the womb?
Here's the complication and the challenge when you're looking at a neonate of this size. You're looking to see whether or not certain things have taken place. So, how long could the child have lived? What does the umbilical cord look like? Was there an umbilical cord? Was there healing to that stump that may have been there, which would let us know that this child lived for at least a little while after she gave birth? I don't know how you hide this for that amount of time. Usually, when we find cases like this, the child is dead within hours of the mother giving birth. And so there's going to be certain things that they look at. Now, what technology Kentucky has available to them is going to be really important for determining whether or not this child took a breath or not. There's all sorts of things that they can do, like a lung flotation test. They can look at whether or not there was aeration of those lungs. They can do postmortem CT scans or MRI scans that can sometimes give them information. But again, I don't know what complications this baby may have had in utero, if this was a completely normal or an anatomically normal child that was born. So those things are going to be very important as we continue to watch this investigation to see if there's some other things that may shed light on whether or not the baby took a breath. Because even if there were congenital defects.
So I'm disappointed. Why come out and say y'all don't have nothing?
Hmm?
Why come out and say y'all don't have nothing?
What was they supposed to come out and say?
The baby was not breathing. The baby was breathing.
But I
This is
don't think the initial medical examiner can determine that. They may have to send it off to a medical examiner that specializes in Kate, like a stillborn, or doing all the checks that she said on a newborn infant. That office that medical examiner was at probably don't even have the other means to test for some of the stuff that she was just listing. So that's the issue. So I guarantee you they doing additional testing so they can get a full complete autopsy.
I ain't got no choice.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's gonna take more time.
Again, how did the baby die? Was it a natural death that would have happened anyway, or did she get afraid and possibly smother this child, which would be very hard to prove?
In an inconclusive autopsy result, that preliminary autopsy, you talk about the smothering, is there like a shaken baby? And I know we're talking about probably a newborn here, but what does that inconclusive result rule out?
It Well, it doesn't rule out anything. It says inconclusive for a reason. They don't know what happened. So, shaken baby syndrome, you're going to see damage to the brain. You'll see petechial hemorrhaging in the brain. You're going
Mm-hmm.
to see some trauma to the brain of that child. Even with it being so new and freshly born, there's still going to be some damage that you may see. You have to shake a child pretty hard. But if you think about a tiny little baby, just placing your hand over that child's mouth and nose, they can't fight you. They can't pull away from you. They don't have the muscle tone to be able to do that. And so you can smother a child fairly quickly doing that. And I hate to say that out loud, but that's the reality that we deal with at the coroner's office, is that it's very easy to unfortunately kill a child that
That is terrible.
Well, I'm glad she said that.
of that size. You don't have to
Terrible.
use blunt force trauma.
So she just said inconclusive doesn't rule any foul play.
No, it don't. It's just further testing that they have to do. And I think it just helps, like if they uh raise her charges or upgrade her charges for anything, having that thorough investigation to where they can pin something on her and say she was the cause, it would help them case wise. It's just right now they don't have like nothing concrete, which we all probably kind of have the thought that something happened. But going before a jury, they want to get all the evidence that they can to actually make a case stick.
Mm-mm-mm. I just don't. What are the odds she gets off?
Hmm. I don't think she'll get off, but I think if they keep on and they don't find, or they can, the prosecutor or the DA, once all the final autopsy come back, if they look at everything and they see, oh, this is kind of 50-50, we're taking the chances, I can see them probably keeping the charges where they at now and charge her with those charges, but not maybe like no first degree murder, second degree murder. They'll probably lower reduce her charges. And she'll probably take a plea to take some accountability
Hmm?
in her putting the baby in the bag and making a mistake and doing that. But yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Because like she just said, how would they prove that she put her hand over the baby's mouth and the nose if she did it? They ain't gonna be able to prove it. So they would be like, okay, we upgrade her charges to at least second degree or manslaughter or negligent child neglect or whatever, and be like, take our risk going to a jury, and then she go to jury trial, and you get some jurors on there that's like, well, there's really no proof, and she get off. Then what? Yeah. So the system sucks.
Mm-mm.
But I still want to know how her ass got out on bail with no ankle monitor.
Well, she's not a flight risk, no priors. That's why.
They don't know if she at flight risk. Let them start up and saying they're gonna up them charges, and oh, we got autopsy results coming back. Charges are coming down. Shit, I bet you her family will try to get her away, or either try to prolong turning herself back in.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see, y'all. I guess it's still too early to judge innocent until proven guilty.
She ain't innocent.
We will keep y'all up to date. Ain't nothing changed with the situation. So we just gonna transition into another video. So this one, Peoria officer shoots suspect. I can't see the rest because the stuff's in the way, but I think he had it
After
back.
being hit with a baseball bat.
I also saw you with your pants down, and it looks like you pissed right now. I had to piss real bad though. I understand that. All day. You can't do that out in public, right on the public street. What am I supposed to do? Huh? What am I supposed to do?
Now I ain't gonna lie
You
to you.
say where he supposed to pee?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
hold on. I don't understand like why we spend our taxpaying monies for y'all to harass people that ain't doing crime. He had to pee outside. Let him pee outside. Obviously,
That
he,
is
he
a
looked,
crime.
but look. Where else is he supposed to go? He looked
What
homeless.
that still don't give them the right to pee outside and indecent exposure
You're
and
right. You're
whipping.
right. You're right. You're right. But he just sitting there look like.
Now he is after he done pee.
Now, if he was like doing something towards kids or whatever, women, that kind of stuff,
But that
yeah.
is a charge, indecent exposure.
She
And
didn't see
if,
him. She just said it looked like he peed.
how did he get caught, or did she just stop?
I don't know.
I also saw you with your
She
pants down, and it looks like you pissed right
she
now.
seen him with his pants
I
down. That's
understand
indecent exposure.
that out in public.
She said it looked like you pissed right there.
But she said, I seen you with your pants down. That's
Ma'am,
indecent
ma'am,
exposure.
ma'am, did you see my butt
No.
cheeks?
What?
That's just my next question. Did you see my butt cheeks?
I don't know what she seen, but you don't need to be pulling your pants down in public.
True,
I don't
true. You
care.
don't.
He
You don't.
go behind a tree.
But look how this escalates though. All
I know
because
that. Yeah.
like you could have said, "Hey, look, man, go about your business, but please don't urinate on the sidewalks. Please be fully clothed. Next time you do this, I will arrest you." Then,
Well, but you don't know the backstory. How many times have he done that? Or have he
true.
been in that neighborhood harassing people or whatever the case may be? I get people are homeless, but they still gotta abide by the law too.
Hmm.
You know to take your ass behind a tree or bush or something. But yeah, they gotta abide by the law. And you already when was this? You already see where shoot that they got Operation Safe in Tulsa where they swooping these homeless people up,
Swooping
getting
them
them
up.
off the streets, huh?
Swooping them up.
They sure, but my hope that'll be another topic. What they doing with these homeless when they pick them up and arrest them and they get out, they going right back to where they were.
Mm.
Right on the public street. What am I supposed to do? Huh? What am I supposed to do? Go to a
She
public
said, "What am I
bathroom.
supposed to do?"
I was walking. I knew there was
Huh?
I need you to
She
sit
said,
that back
"What am I
down. I'm
supposed to
gonna take you with
do?"
me, but I need you to sit that back
Uh,
down. Huh? Why? Because I'm gonna detain you. Why? I just told you. What did I do? I just told you. What? You were urinating out on Prospect. How did I urinate? Someone saw that, and as soon as I pulled up here, I literally saw you with your pants down, and I saw your penis out, and you were pissing right here. I pissed in my.
All right, that changes things.
mm-hmm.
So now we have indecent exposure.
I told you.
Okay. See, caught dead to rights, buddy. Kind of snitched on yourself when you said what else I'm supposed to do. Maybe go behind a tree at least or away from the public street.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dang, this is bad that it happened.
Hands though.
Yeah, I know.
How would you piss your pants if your pants fell? Because I had to take it out. I had to piss real bad and put it on my face.
Doesn't matter. I need to get your information. I need you to have that background.
I had to piss.
I understand that.
For what?
I'm not going to take that away from you.
But
But I need you to set it down.
What do you need from me?
I want you to stand up, sit back down, put your hands behind your back.
Why?
I already told you.
I didn't do shit. I'm just sitting here in the shade, bro. I'm standing in the shade.
I already told you.
What did I do?
I'm not going to tell you again.
What did I do?
I already told you.
What did I do?
want you to set that down.
What did I do?
I want you to set that down.
I heard the bat hit the floor.
What did I
I
do?
want you to set that down.
What did I
Hold on, yeah, we're gonna break this down, y'all.
do?
I want you to set that down.
Where did he? So it must have.
Where did he get
So
the
it
bat
was sit.
from?
It was sitting in his lap the whole time.
Let me see. Let me blow this up myself.
Look, it's right there. His
Oh
arms are on.
yeah, it's on his lap.
And she didn't say that.
No,
So you more worried about him pissing, but you approaching a man and he
but
got
you
a
ain't
bat
told
on
him
his
to put
lap.
you ain't told him to put the bat down.
Right. What do you, sir? I understand you had to urinate, but you're not a baseball player. Why do you have a bat? Okay.
Mm.
First things first. Can you put the bat to the side real quick, out of arm's reach? None of that. Situation awareness.
Mm.
Told you.
What did I
I
do?
want you to set that down.
What did I do?
Okay, now she said it, but you're approaching him. Yeah, 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 yeah,
That is
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
See, now look, this is the danger zone. This is the danger zone. You're getting too close.
I want you to set that down.
Mhm.
But wait. Hold on now. Is this grounds for shooting him though?
Wait a minute. Rewind that.
I want you to set that down.
What did
Is
I
that where he?
Is this grounds for shooting? Is it coming back?
Where is the bat?
It's in his lap like this.
I know. I'm talking about when he got up. Where was his bat?
He picked it up with his right hand and tried to swing it back.
What did I do?
I want you to set that down.
I ain't gonna listen. You can outrun a bat. At least show the jury and everybody that you're attempting to back up from a bat.
But
You
where's
can't
the stun gun?
you can't keep chasing a man because he's gonna keep swinging back. You have a firearm. Take some steps back, retreat.
But my thing
Give
is, why first pull your gun when you have a stun gun too? A taser. I said a stun gun, the taser.
give him some commands. I didn't hear no commands. All I heard was pop.
I would have just tased him. He would have dropped the bat.
Hold on, it's messing up.
Now I heard the bat hit the ground.
Police, stop! Show me your hands. Show me your hands. What did I do?
Y'all in the comments, is that considered lethal?
It's not lethal. She used excessive force, but again, people have to follow commands.
No, is what he using, is that considered like a lethal weapon?
The bat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, anything you have in your hand is a lethal.
So that I'm
It should
saying, like, so they justify for shooting him.
it's a weapon. He should have put the bat down. And he should have ran. To make you look guilty.
Oh, he
And I
guilty
get,
100%.
huh?
He's guilty 100%, but
Yeah, but I'm
still.
like, anytime you have anything in your hand, they can say that that is a weapon. Yes, a bat is a weapon.
Well, like,
Now, is it equal to a gun? No, but it's a weapon. And I'm
so
pretty sure she typed up in her police report he had a bat. She was afraid that he may swing it. She didn't know what he was gonna do.
so
So
why
she
step
typed
forward? You could have stepped back and tried to defuse the situation.
like I said, she could have pulled out her taser and tased him. I'm pretty sure he would have, either stopped, dropped the bat, or whatever. She didn't even do that.
Well, it wouldn't have happened if he never peed on the sidewalk or wherever he was.
And that's already, like I said, a charge.
What am I doing?
Who is that? The police officer breathing hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Are y'all not gonna like dress the wound or what? Like, what are y'all doing?
No.
Fucking wrong with that damn fucking bag.
No pressure, like no turn, like
They
what you
just,
moving?
no.
Cut his clothes.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Did they even call the ambulance? No.
Are you able to get
I mean, they
yourself
said
up?
shots fired, but that's it.
How are we gonna be able to get you up? Lift you up like that?
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, just get him sitting on there.
I don't
Stay
know.
with me. Come on.
Feel like he losing it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with me.
Snap out of it.
Stay with me.
That's why I can't be a cop.
I know, me either. I wouldn't even dare.
I'm trying to get him to stand up. He's got like a broken elbow. Ambulance? Yeah,
Mm-mm.
if you could just guide him this way, because we can't get him moved.
Wow.
Stand him up and guide him this way. He's clearly about to pass out or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. This is all because my
Mm-hmm.
man peed on the sidewalk, had a bat, went at the officer. See, they be having to make split-second decisions, and that's
They do.
uh-uh.
And then sometimes it's just a split second, and then it immediately turns into excessive force, and then somebody gets shot and then lose their life.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Like I have not heard any hey, send EMS, send whatever.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they not.
I don't know. I still don't think like the first resort was shooting him.
No, that's what they taser is for.
And like I think they could have went about that a completely different way. Like one, you see a bat, back up.
Yep.
It's two of y'all. One of y'all draw your gun, one of you draw your stun gun.
They
Get your,
got, first of all, they got mad because they had to run. And then I'm pretty sure somebody called in on them. Somebody in the, he didn't got called in before too.
yeah, I mean I'm not doubting him having a past, but
Mm-hmm.
man, we gotta have better training, better
Yep.
diffusing situations.
Mm.
Ain't nothing but them walking around the rest of the video.
Mm.
Bat is here. He hit me with the bat twice. Pulled my gun. You all right? You hit your
Oh,
arm.
What?
brother. Oh, brother.
Did you, hold up. Oh, goodness gracious. Did he just say that?
What?
That he hit him with the bat?
Yeah, twice.
You need to go down to the hospital now? Get some x-rays?
That's crazy. Oh, don't be urinating in public. Um, Officers, thank you for what y'all do for the community. I know y'all got a tough job. Y'all one of a kind, but implement some better training practices. That's all. And then
Mm-hmm.
hopefully when we get a better update on this, whatever her name is, Kentucky girl, hopefully they have some better results with this autopsy. We just
And
want
if
to know.
if
She,
her we gonna watch if this end up going to trial, we gonna cover the trial.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We're gonna cover the trial.
I did see, it was one of the rappers I of a long time ago. He been locked up for like 7, 8 years, for murder, but they had a trial and it was a mistrial, and that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and he's just been locked up in jail the whole time. Can't get bail, nothing, no bond, and his co-defendant, whatever, they're charging him with the same stuff, but they're willing to give him 16 years, a plea deal of 16 years. They're gonna drop the first two murder charges, and I think hit him with
Talking.
accomplice.
He been
They
talking.
want the rapper.
Then he and that other boy that got 16, and they dropped the
He
charges,
hasn't
and
he hasn't accepted it yet. He has until Tuesday.
he been talking. That's why they offered it to him.
But if he does, that's crazy because
And then see, and then when they do that, even if he hasn't accepted it and haven't really been talking, that's putting it out there, question making people think that he didn't probably snitched. He's talking. How they gonna make a deal like that if he ain't been talking and all that? So I'm
Let me
like,
see
they
if I
put him in a
can
huh?
find the video really quick so you can see like it's
They
gonna be
put him in
quick.
a bind. That right there is why people don't talk.
It's gonna be quick. It's about to shut off.
All right, let me go back on the record. This is state versus each side continue to present whatever evidence witnesses are testifying. If you need me to, I can put them on the state's offer, and you understand the charges that you're facing here. We're not going to talk about anything else, so just listen to my questions and answer the questions, okay? Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay. Under the influence of any drugs, medication, 30 years in Florida State prison, okay? In your other case, which is case number 23-10643 CF10A, you're charged as follows. Count 1 is tampering with a witness in a capital felony. That is punishable by life in Florida State prison. All right? As the maximum.
So if he doesn't take it, he's gonna end up
Count
fighting
2
4 life
is
sentences.
directing the activities first degree felony punishable by life. So the maximum.
But yeah, one family.
Endless connection.
So look, 4 life sentences for 16 years. Are you snitching on your friend?
Who, me? Look,